was a bust. So we gonna have to run it back. Ain't that day before Friday? I really wish I was staying at home. Then we are about to start punch list on. Go attend the OAC meeting. That meeting lasted 2 hours today, y'all. So I just set up my email and all that, password. Clock out for this, clock in for the business. Good morning. It is the start of a new week at work. So this is week 2, y'all. It's Monday. It's about 7:35. I just got here at 7:30, and my first meeting is at 8:45 on site. And I don't know, it's called Interiors Huddle. Y'all know I'm on the interiors team. And then after that, I have a 10 o'clock meeting to go over like my responsibilities and them to give me all my paperwork and finally get a login and email and all that stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be my morning. I'll talk back to y'all during lunch. My head is so sore. Oh my god. I'm trying to move them as much as I can, but they are sore. Okay, so we did do the first meeting, the interior hot list meeting, but my meeting at 10 was canceled, well, rescheduled to tomorrow. So I've just been at my desk, y'all, looking at drawings. Oh yeah, it's about to be lunch. Lunch started at 11. Jesus, I'm gonna need another Tylenol in a minute, bro. And my nose is running. Like, I pray to God I'm not getting sick, because that will irritate me so bad. Especially because I'm going on my trip Wednesday. Like, oh God, please, let's pray. Let me pray. So that's just the update. I only went to one meeting out of the 2. And yeah, I'm about to eat my lunch after this. I brought my lunch, and then I don't know what the afternoon holds. They said they're gonna get with me about getting my email and me in the system, but it's been a week now, so I'm not gonna count on it. So I'll probably spend the rest of the day looking at drawings again. Let me go eat because I'm hungry.
Y'all, it just went downhill after lunch. Like, I just started feeling worse and worse and worse, and symptoms was just popping up, and then I caught a fever of 100 and something.
All right, so update, y'all. Week 2 was a bust. Okay, week 2 we were at home for the rest of the freaking week. We started out so good Monday morning. I thought this vlog was about to be so great, and I get sick midday and I have to leave work early with a fever, then find out I have COVID. So yeah, I spent Monday, since I left Monday when I left urgent care after work, I was quarantined till Friday. And Friday I was preparing to go to Memphis for the weekend because my nephew's funeral was on Saturday. So last week was very rough. But I'm gonna keep this strictly about work. One thing about it though, they also never got me my email and all that until they emailed me maybe Thursday afternoon, my email login and all that stuff. So I honestly, thinking about it now, I probably wouldn't even be doing much of anything other than looking at drawings again last week, because I didn't get my login until, Thursday afternoon. Because honestly, she had asked me, did I want to work from home? And I was going to work from home. I'm glad I didn't now. Like, I'm glad I didn't even have the option, because baby, I think with COVID, it happens to me every time where I get that spur of energy, like, oh, I'm feeling a little better, I think I'm overcoming it. And then I get smacked in the face again. Like, it just be ups and down when it comes to COVID. And then because you're feeling a little better, then you want to get up and do something, tired, wore out after doing absolutely nothing. But just getting up, you get tired again. So I'm kind of glad that they didn't get back with me with my login and all that until dang near too late. But also in my head, it's like, you know, if I didn't get sick and I was still there, I mean, like, dang, I didn't have a login again, I would literally have been looking at drawings. So I don't feel like I really missed nothing by being out last week just because of that simple fact. So I feel like everything just worked out how it was supposed to work out. Like me being sick that week specifically, it also gave me the rest that I needed because I felt like I was on go because I literally started this job. They asked me about it, one Thursday or Friday. I literally came that Tuesday, like, you know, and it wasn't like I was looking for a job, so I wasn't even in my mind mentally preparing myself for it. And so I kind of just jumped up and just started the job over the weekend. And so it was taking a toll on me, kind of getting, like I told y'all, back on that routine of a 9 to 5, like going into work at a certain time, leaving work at a certain time. And so I was already trying to get used to that, and just me snapping my fingers, going right to it without, like, I didn't have no 2 weeks ahead of time. Like, I'm preparing myself to get this job. Like, you know, I wasn't interviewing and just going on. Like, I had no intentions on the job. So it wasn't like I was preparing for it mentally. So I say all that to say is I think I needed that little rest last week gave me by being sick. And I think it was just the perfect timing of it all too. It was right before my nephew's funeral and everything. So I think everything just worked out how it was supposed to work out. So we're gonna restart this vlog, okay, and start anew. So tomorrow is gonna be our new official week 2, okay, because we doing a redo because last week, yeah. So now we are starting our official, what I'm calling my official second week tomorrow on Monday. So I'm gonna take y'all with me through the week like I was trying to last week. But tomorrow we're basically gonna do the same thing as far as like the morning meeting and all that stuff that I did last week, because those are weekly things that happen every Monday. So that'll probably be the same. Obviously, like I told you, I can't show y'all some of this stuff. I can only really record dang near at my desk and in the bathroom, in the trailer areas. I can't record anything on site. Like once I go scan my badge and walk on site, I can't record none of that. They should be passing on to me like the documents I need to start my actual responsibilities and stuff now that I'm in the system. So should be a little different tomorrow. We shouldn't just be looking and reviewing and studying drawings like I did all the first week. So I'm excited to finally get to doing stuff, like actually doing stuff, not studying, not reviewing drawings, doing actual work. Okay. I also feel like that's one of the reasons like the time usually has been going by so slow to me, because I'm literally just reviewing drawings, like studying for 8 hours. Whereas if I have like a list of things to do, like I feel like the time would go by faster and I wouldn't be, you know. So I'm excited to see now, and I need to go to bed because we just got home at like 8 something. So I'm about to pick out my clothes and all that stuff and to make my bed, get ready to go to bed. And I will see y'all in the morning, okay? Your love inside. All right, y'all, so I just set up my email and all that, password. I got all that logged in on my computer, and now I'm about to get ready to go to that interiors hot list meeting where we go over everything that's basically high priority for our team. So that's actually on site. So I'm about to finish getting dressed because I do need to put me some Flonase. I ain't trying to get sick no more. I was supposed to bring me a K95 mask to wear, but I forgot it. So yeah, praying I don't get sick no more. I'm about to do my Flonase. I'm actually about to clean it off first because I was using it when I was sick. So I'm about to wash that down. And then I need to go ahead and put on some lotion because my skin is dry. And then I'm about to go put on my PPE and head to site for that meeting. So yeah, y'all. Let's wash this real quick. Bruh, I just walked in this trailer. The men's bathroom stinks so bad. Like, oh my gosh, y'all. It reeks. Like, it stinks so freaking bad. I don't know how they fit in there. And a guy was walking out as I'm like, bro, how did you just use the restroom? Like, bro, it's coming in here. It stinks so bad. This is insane. do not want to get up. And it's getting to the point where I have to get up. I already slept in an extra 30 minutes that I wasn't supposed to have. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We made it in. I really don't know what's on the agenda today, but I hope it's a lot of meetings so the time go by faster. Because they still haven't sent me like, here's your to-do list, here's your responsibility list, this is the deadline, and so I don't have all that. So I'm still looking over the drawings. They sent me the schedule. So I've been looking over the 3-week schedule and the 12-week schedule to see kind of what's coming up. I'll look at that schedule in corresponding with drawings. Basically okay, this is going to be first. Let me put my eyes basically on it on the drawings where I'm going to be looking at first and all that as far as punch list goes. So that's what I was doing yesterday. We did have that hot list meeting in the morning. I also went on a couple walks yesterday looking at interior expansion joints. We also did that, I think, last Monday as well. Yeah, so we looked at some expansion joints with the architect team and us and, the people who do the expansion joints. And, talk about basically what we need to do to make it better or confirm it's good or, I also set up my email and all that stuff yesterday on my iPad and computer. Because, I told y'all last Thursday they sent me my login and all that. And they also sent me my Procore login as well yesterday. So I got that set up with my iPad and computer. Oh, and I did leave out one thing that we did last week. Yeah, because it wasn't yesterday. It was last Monday. We did have a meeting that went over shop drawings for the X-ray. Y'all, why I never thought about the stadium having an X-ray room, but they have a legit X-ray room. That's so crazy to me. Like in case a person get hurt or I guess recovering from something, they can get X-rays. So we had a meeting with everybody, the architect, us, the people who's installing the X-ray machine and all that, and basically to confirm the shop drawings are right. And this is how it's going to be laid out when y'all come in. This is what we're doing. And basically to confirm or answer any questions that may be out there so that everybody's on the same page when they actually start installing the machine, which is kind of cool, y'all. Yeah, I think that's the update about everything work-wise. We just going to see where today, brings us because I don't know the agenda for today. But yeah, let me go start my work day. I am so freaking, it's not even that I'm tired. I want to be in my bed, honestly, y'all. Yeah, I just want to be in bed. I can't even lie. I got enough sleep. I just want to be at home in bed. Because I feel like I didn't just get to lay in my bed yesterday because y'all know we had the closing. And then before we even went to the closing, we went to go check on property. So as soon as I left work, I clocked in for my business. So, yeah, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. I need to go find me some water because I left my Stanley at home. All right, so the last half of the day did go by a lot faster. It's officially 4 something. I'm off the clock, and yeah, like I said, the afternoon went by a lot faster, and the morning wasn't too bad either because I spent 2 hours in a freaking meeting. The same meeting. Well, I don't know. I can't remember. I think that was in my first day. New job diaries vlog where we went to, well, y'all didn't go, but I told y'all about a subcontractor meeting. So they go over everything that is left to finish. The site supervisors that's out in the field every day, they run that meeting, and it's the trade partners there, our office people, basically everybody in one room talking about what needs to be done, what's happening out in the field, and getting answers, whatever questions need to be answered, any concerns that's out there, everybody do that basically. And yeah, that meeting lasted 2 hours today, y'all. Really, my morning was pretty cool because of the meeting, took up most of it. Then lunch, and then after that, they gave me finally an assignment, something to do on the computer. And so it occupied my time literally up until 4 o'clock. I'm still not done with it actually because I need help from another project manager, but she just had to leave. So she's gonna finish helping me with that tomorrow, along with that same thing that we're finishing, that paperwork. It's basically just an Excel of like putting together all the tasks and who's responsible for each task in the first few areas that we are about to start punch list on. I got a column for the space, the area, what task needs to be done, who's responsible, and a due date basically. And so tomorrow I need to meet with my head supervisor and we're going to go over changing up those due dates to make them a little bit more accurate. But I do have a due date in there right now, but he wants to meet with me and I guess the site supervisor over that level that we're about to start punch list on. And so he can give us a more accurate description for the due date of each of the tasks that we have. We also have OAC meetings tomorrow. I'm telling y'all this just in case I don't have time in the morning. But yeah, so it seems like tomorrow's gonna be a little busy day. And then I'm also going out to eat lunch. All right, y'all, so that's basically the gist of tomorrow. We got those meetings. We need to meet with my supervisor to finish that Excel, as well as meet with the other project manager so I can finish the other column to the Excel sheet. And I also need to go on a walk of that. Once I get the Excel sheet right, I want to go on a walk of those areas tomorrow, just so I can note anything I need to note about the area and what is left, basically, based on the due dates that we come up with and based on the trade partners that are responsible for that task. So we're gonna be on it tomorrow with a lot of stuff. And yeah, this will probably be the last time I talk to y'all today. I'm about to clock out for this, clock in for the business, and everything I do with my business is going to be on a whole separate vlog, my contractor diary series. And so that's everything I do after work for the business is going to be on that series. So you got to check out that series to see that. So I'm actually about to go to that new property that we just bought in near downtown Nashville. The one that I talked about us adding another level. And we also went to go see it this week. Yesterday actually, and they tore down the deck and they were digging the footing. And so we're going to, after they pick me up, we're gonna head there, go check on that site for the business. And yeah, y'all, Lord have mercy, I'm always doing something. But yeah, that's it for today. I will catch y'all back tomorrow for Wednesday.
I'm a 26-year-old architectural and civil engineer working in the construction field, and baby, today I did not want to get out that bed, but we must, and so we shall do. So I got up and got ready using my everyday essentials. I like to keep a simple routine with minimal products when it comes to my skincare. I don't do all that switching. And vitamins, I need that because I'll be in and out the office going on the construction site, so I need all the energy. Plus, I was just sick, so yeah, most definitely. But wait, y'all, that perfume, I love it, and I wore it on site one day, and a few hours in, somebody complimented me saying I smelled good and asked me what I had on. And that's amazing because if you ever worked on a hot construction site with no air, you know I was hot and sweaty. So the fact that it was still on and lasting the day, yeah, I love it. On another note, today I call myself doing a little makeup, just some like concealer and blush, because I'm trying to make it a habit to still dress up and be as girly as I can and want to be, even though I work in a not so cutesy field. It's hard because you got to wear jeans and work boots every day, obviously, but I'm gonna make an intentional effort because that's what makes me happy. Now this day it also made me run a little late, so I didn't even get to finish my makeup till I got to work, but we did it and I felt really good that day, so mission accomplished. Now let me get to work. See y'all.
We gotta get over. We got it. You ain't like the brown. All right, y'all, it's Wednesday. I just came from on site. I was going to walk around and get familiar with the first few areas that we are about to start punch list. So I did that. There's only one area that I did not find. I don't know if I'm looking over it or what on these freaking drawings, but I couldn't find it. But everywhere else I found, and I just went over basically the Excel sheet that I had created about what needs to be done in each room for it to be completed. So I just confirmed that my checklist that I made was accurate and got familiar with those areas. Just did that. I went and put my PPE up, and now in about 20 some minutes, I'm about to go attend the OAC meeting, owner, architect, contractor. And so that's at 3 o'clock. So I'm about to go do that. So let's go.
I'm a 26-year-old architectural and civil engineer working in the construction field. Come spend the workday with me. So I got to work around 7:30. I unpacked my devices, and today I got a new work keyboard that I got from Amazon, y'all. It's so cute. Then I got right to work. So on this project, we're getting ready to start the punch list process. So right now we're doing pre-punch, which is essentially us doing the same but sooner so that we can catch issues and problem areas beforehand and kind of get in front of it before the architects and anybody else come in doing their own punch. So today I'm creating a spreadsheet listing the first upcoming areas that are to be pre-punched, what tasks are left to do in each area, the trade responsible, and when they would need to have it done by in order for us to do our pre-punch. After that, I went to lunch with the boss and I scraped down that meal, y'all. I was too hungry. I couldn't even get the clip before I started on that plate. Too ridiculous, y'all. But when I got back on site, I got ready to go walk the job site, putting all my PPE on, and y'all, I gotta put these little side shields on my glasses because I can't see without my regular glasses, and you obviously need safety glasses on. But I really hate these, so I'm gonna have to work on getting prescription ones because putting these on and taking them off every time I come in and out the field is not it. But I'm headed out so I can get this walk-in before our OAC. OAC is just owner architect contractor meeting. But yeah, I made sure to drink me some water before because it's very, very hot. And the last thing I need to do is pass out. But off to the job site I go. However, you cannot go with me, so bye.
All right, y'all. So today is Thursday, the day before Friday. I'm ready for the weekend. And then we going out of town this weekend. I really wish I was staying at home because I'm tired. I just want to sleep all weekend. That's all I want to do. Sleep. But I will not get to do that. Unfortunately, I have to go to Atlanta. But yeah, y'all. It's the afternoon. I had 2 meetings this morning. So y'all know everything I do is surrounded around punch list. Because that's what I'm going to be over. Punch list. Close out of the project. So I had 2 meetings this morning that went over punch list items and early turnover days for certain areas that we can get to sooner than was expected. Those meetings were just to address the new dates of when we're gonna do pre-punch lists for each area, the flow of how the punch list is gonna go, the new dates, and just basically how that process is about to go. Which areas are going to be released first for us to go in, and yeah, just updates on the site basically that involve anything punch list related, because we're about to get into that. I told y'all starting really end of August is when we're going to start actually, cracking down and really getting into it. Right now it's kind of like prep, like getting those schedules together. The meetings this morning were to get prepared for us to start pre-punch. So anything we need to address beforehand was addressed. So we did those 2 meetings. So I met with one of the other project managers, project engineers here, and she's basically passing me off everything that has to do with punch list because she was doing it at first, I guess. So now she's passing it all to me. So I met with her over like what's next for me to do. Did that, and now I am about to go on site, so y'all can come with me. So basically for every room in the stadium, we're going to put identification cards, and on those identification cards on the doors and stuff, there's going to be a QR code that will bring up everything to do with that room. So that's what I'm about to go do. And yeah, y'all, that's about to be a very tedious task. All right, so that's gonna be the rest of the work day, and then after work we're going out to eat, y'all. I love to eat. Oh my gosh, we're going to Eddie V's, one of my favorite places, and I didn't get to go for my birthday, so I'm happy.
Come on, get in the video. It ain't no problem. All right. When I don't really come to get like that. I be requesting upstairs. I don't understand why if I tell you I'm your word.
This is Prada, darling. If you want something, you can ask me, darling. And you started laughing because you think I'm joking, but looking in your eyes, great lights, and you don't on the phone, you don't think you're when you baby, then I ain't gonna sweat the bit.
I tell you, I be ordering to the home. That's how much I like this dessert. I tell everybody.
My mind, falling away in my heart. I know you feel the same when you're with me. You know I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I wanna be my darling.
All right, y'all, it is the last freaking day of the week. It's Friday and it's payday. So I'm getting my first paycheck today. So this is exciting. Let me head out this door because I'll finish talking to y'all when we get there. But yeah, today's Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. Y'all, I'm so hungry. I did not eat breakfast this morning and I'm starving. But I am going to lunch with the team. We're gonna go get some burgers at Hugh Baby's. They have like cheeseburger Fridays. So today is Friday, so we're going to eat cheeseburgers. I love Hugh Baby's. I actually had Hugh Baby's maybe Monday or Tuesday, but they did me dirty. They didn't put no sauce on my burger, and I freaking love the sauce. That's the whole reason I like Hugh Baby's. So we gonna have to run it back. So I'm going to lunch with them today. I'm not gonna talk to y'all really much today. I gotta lock in because they gave me another assignment that we started on yesterday with all those tags that I got to put on. So I'm about to go do that. But overall, y'all, I had a really great week. I met a lot of nice people, good people, and I met a lot of people from my HBCU. Crazy. Like, it's a lot of us that work here. And I told y'all I already knew one person, but it's way more than just her. And so I told them when I met someone yesterday, like, hey, let's have a TSU lunch thing. Like, since there's so many TSU alumni here, let's do a little luncheon next week or something. And so that's gonna be really nice, y'all. But I met a lot of really nice, cool people. I haven't had no bad interactions with nobody. So yeah, it was a good week. And I'm finally starting to get work, get my own little assignments. And yeah, I think I'm meshing well with everybody. I'm having no issues right now. So we gonna pray to keep it that way. But yeah, y'all, this video is coming to an end. I'm not gonna see me really much today. Like I said, I'm about to lock in and get this work done. And then I'm going to lunch with them. And then after lunch, I'm going to pick up my check. And that's gonna be a wrap for the day. So y'all gonna get a little few clips and then that's gonna be it. I'm gonna get whatever I can, but it's not gonna be a lot today, especially because I need to crack down on this assignment I just got. But if this is the last time I'm talking to y'all, thank y'all for spending the week with me. And there will be more of these to come. Oh, I love earrings. I love my earrings too. Okay, whatever. Let's go.
You got me working day and night. Ooh, my sugar.